Whoa. All right. Hey everyone. I hope you can see me a little bit. There is a street light up there. I just wanted to shoot this really quick video. I'm not gonna make it a short. I just wanted to say, look at all the cars on Hiatus Road. Maybe they're providing some light for me as well. I was crossing Taft Street because I just left the supermarket in McDonald's to get some food for, you just get food and pick up some smokes. And as I was crossing Taft Street, it was a green light for the people that were crossing. And there was a lady that was in the turning lane on Taft Street. She was trying to make a right onto Hiatus Road. And she was right in the middle of the pedestrian, like where the pedestrians would cross. So I could not cross because she was right there. So what I did was I just went around her. So I quickly turned left, and then I saw that the light was changing. So I just took advantage and I went and I crossed Hiatus Road at the same time that I pretty much crossed Taft Street, more or less. And then for some reason, the lady who was driving an SUV, she got upset. And as she made her right turn, she yelled out loud, real loud to me. She said, "You're an hole." And I yelled back right away. Like I said before in my videos, I just usually say thank you. I yelled really loud, "Thank you." So the reason why I'm saying this and I'm letting the world know is because I feel like with traffic, people tend to get really stressed out. And I don't think it's just the traffic itself. It's a lot of different factors. For instance, you have to buy a vehicle, which means that you're probably going to have to take out a loan unless you have cash. You have to have insurance by law. No matter, even if you have a perfect driving record, you still need insurance. Granted, with a perfect driving record, your insurance, the premium won't be that much, but you still got to have insurance. You have to pay for gas, which the prices of gas, because of everything that's going on in in the world economy, and with everything else, it's just it's tough. It's tough on people. And then all the other things that come along with car ownership, like changing the oil, changing the tires. If something breaks down, you have to get it fixed. If a filter breaks, you got to replace it. If the tube cracks and has a hole, you got to replace that. If your transmission fails, you got to replace that. A lot of things that can go wrong with vehicles. They're very complex machines, especially nowadays. They're all computerized, and they all have a lot of these features that are supposed to make it more convenient. But in reality, what they do is they just jack up the price of your car maintenance and your car upkeep. So, and as I was mentioning the traffic, there's just traffic, especially during the peak hours. So people have to deal with a lot of other drivers on the road whom might be aggressive drivers, whom might be what I call like a grandmother driver that just drives slow, who don't use their turn signals, who do little things that are illegal, like changing lanes in an intersection. That's illegal. Not coming to a complete stop at a stop sign, that's illegal. That's what's called a rolling stop. The speed limit is probably the biggest one. Barely anybody obeys speed limits. So there's a lot of stress that goes into driving. And if I've seen videos, I don't know how accurate the information is. This is obviously something that someone like I don't know, sociologist, I don't know what the title would be, can look into. But driving can cause a lot of stress. to people. And that stress is not good because driving is supposed to be fun. I don't know if you guys recall. I don't know. I haven't looked lately at my analytics, so I'm not quite sure what the age group is of the people that are watching. But when you're young and you're 13, 14, 15, 13, 14, you're just, Dad, aquí está el postre. Lo de maraya y dos papitas, una maraya y el sándwich de pollo, y me compré un McDonald's con una papita para mí. Gracias, aquí tengo tu tarjeta. So when you're young, you get excited because you just want to get that permit. I remember I tried getting my permit when I was 14, or was it my license? But and the lady looked at it twice and she said, "Oh, you're not supposed to get this yet." But I tried. I was just really excited to drive. No, oh, you debe sacar. Okay, sorry. Dad wanted his credit card back, but I'm taping the video. And I just want to make this quick video, one take. I'm not going to go to iMovie. But I just wanted to say, just give a testimony of what happened to me out there on the road just right now. It was, I'm not bothered by it. I try to be, I don't know if the word is empathetic, but, towards how other people feel and what they're going through. But just the bottom line for what I want to say is that I guess after a while, just driving a vehicle is not all that it's cracked up to be. It's not car culture is fun for certain individuals. I would probably say if you're affluent, you can buy yourself a nice car that you enjoy being in. You don't have to worry too much about the payment because, if you're affluent, you have money coming in. You're not just living off credit, which I believe the majority of U.S. citizens do. We're like if God made us in His image, the United States made us citizens in their image because the United States is in a lot of debt. So the average American citizen is also as well in a lot of debt. And yeah, that's it. It's just driving is very stressful. Some people have to commute for, let's say, hour, 2 hours just to get to work, and then to come back another hour, 2 hours. And if it's more than that, I could not even imagine what that would be like. It would be you're adding to your day an extra, let's say, 4 hours just driving your car to get to the place where you have to go to work. And it's tough. So I mean, was I rude in what I did? I wasn't riding the bike fast. I rode it slow. I did the turn slow. I looked on the hiatus road, the cars that were heading northbound, to make sure that there wasn't a car that was going to hit me. And in no way did I block the lady at all. I went around her. As I approached her, I turned left, and then I kind of crossed hiatus road, but I left room for her to make her right turn. But I guess maybe if I had to pin it down, I would say perhaps she was unhappy that I had the freedom to do what it was that I did while she was stuck in her vehicle. It looked like a Jeep. Could have been an SUV, like a mini SUV, like one of those crossovers, whatever. But it looked like a Jeep, maybe red or burgundy in color. I couldn't really tell because it's nighttime outside, as you can tell looking out there. And yeah, so I think it's just maybe she just saw the freedom I had. I was carrying a bag in one hand, and I was just bringing back food home. It wasn't, and I'm riding a bike, and then as a matter of fact, the bike was a gift, and I started using it because the bike that I bought from my good friend Chris, the back tire keeps getting a flat. I think it has to do the spokes when they join to the rim on the inside. There's like a piece of tape that covers the part of the rim the part of the spoke that goes inside the rim. I think that in my back rim, some of that tape, there might be a part where the tape is worn out, and therefore the spoke is causing every time that I ride it, it punctures a hole into the pneumatic, into the tube. That's what I think is happening. So I have to take the bike over to the Trek store. It's not a fancy bike. It doesn't have disc brakes at all. It has just a regular, I think, V brakes they're called. They're like, you know, rubber brakes. But I like it because, and it's also not a 27.5 or a 29-inch rim bike. It's a regular 26. I like it because it doesn't call too much attention, and I've had too many bad experiences in the past where I've had really nice bikes. I'm talking about, you know, mountain bikes that you buy from an actual bicycle store. Specialized was the brand that I really liked, and I have bought a couple of them, spent a good, you know, $1,500-$1,600 just on two bikes. One got stolen, and one, this guy hit my front rim. It got bent, and after that, I pretty much gave up on it. I pawned it. I never got it back. So could I have fixed it? Yes, but I was just, you know, by that point, it felt like that bike had bad energy, bad karma. So I just left it as is. So that's why I ride this as soon as I can get it fixed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have good lighting, but there's this Trek right here. Let me see if I can turn the camera upside down so you can see it. I have it put it with the seat down. Oh no, that's the handlebars, and the seat is right there because it does not have a kickstand. And here's the back tire that's flat. The front tire, the air came out a little bit. The tires are actually specialized. This one's more worn out, and this one is brand new because I had them rotated. Now, specialized tires, they run about $60 to $80 a piece. These are the mountain bike ones. The people at the bicycle store said that this tire keeps getting flat because there's a lot of space in between the little knobs, and pieces of some of the, not the plants, but like the little plants that come up and they have those little spiky things. They have a lot of room to get in there, but I don't buy that. I think it has to do with the rim itself. So I got to take it to the Trek store, which is located over in Sunrise, I believe. It's over by 136th Avenue, just north of 595 here in Broward County, right next to the IKEA store. We have an IKEA store here in Broward County. So yeah, that was just a video that I made so that I can share with you guys my experience that I just had on the street. I got a chance to yell really out loud a big old thank you. And thank you guys for watching. And Alex, if you watch this, please send me the picture of the trees where they're planted. I want to see where my babies, now your babies, ended up. And hopefully, like I said, one day they will bear fruit. Thank you. Have a great night.